How's everybody doing? Well, did that sound a little rushed? It's because I'm a little rushed. But I've got all kinds of things to share with y'all at the same time, so what do I do? Well, first of all, I stop and smell the roses. I do like a good cup of coffee in the morning. Just one. I used to have lots of coffee throughout the day, but now I just have one. And that's good because caffeine can really be a not good thing if you have too much of it. I think one cup of coffee, and I guess you need to talk to your doctor about your heart and your food allergies and situations and what works for you. But for me, as long as I only have one cup of caffeinated, I'm good to go. I have to show y'all, I really love this product. I got it from a salon that was for, it's called EC Paris here in Peachtree City, and it's for massage and hair, and it's also got kind of a boutique-y place in the front of it where it's got hair care products and soaps and makeup. I think it's only Jane Arundel makeup. Anyway, this hairspray was there and I decided to try it. It's called Cune. I may be mispronouncing it. Society Hairspray Extra Forte 8 SF6. I don't know what all that means, but all I know is it's a really good hairspray. And I'm going to switch it out today for my purse because it just, honey, wherever you spray it, that's where it stays for the day. And sometimes my hair is kind of crazy, and so I need to do that. So I'm really liking this enough that I'm going to go get another can. But what I really prefer is this little can. I like this little can. Also, I finally got myself, y'all, there just is no better. It's sort of like my It Cosmetics eyeliner. There's just no better makeup remover for me than the Neutrogena cleansing towelettes, and it's the one that says even removes waterproof makeup. And usually they have, at least at Kroger they do, usually they have this special value pack where you get two for a discount. It's not much of one, it's like 5 cents, if that, maybe. Yeah, it's not much of a discount, but still I need the two, so I just get them. But anyway, there's some other things that I really enjoy. I told y'all about this. This is the Kauai Coffee. You can go to KauaiCoffee.com. And this just, it comes from the island in Hawaii, Kauai. And for 30 years they've had a orchard of coffee trees. And they thrive in that very rich volcanic soil. And so on the, I think it's called the Koloa, sort of like Kahlua, only it's Koloa estate, and the little pod designs, it's a premium of Arabica. How do you say that? Arabica? Anyway, coffee, 100% premium, and the wonderful thing about this, when you open it, I'll just show you. This, by the way, is Garden Isle, and it's the medium roast. There's 3 roasts, a light, a more robust, and then this one, which I like being right in the middle on this. But this is what it actually looks like. I think I've shown you this before, and I hadn't shown you this. And it says, Aloha Happy Place. And it shows right here how they make the pod. I don't know, because it does have plastic, if it's any more environmentally friendly than having, you know, that thick ring right there and then the little mesh, any more than the K-Cups with their thin plastic. But, I mean, I don't know, because that ring is not good. I mean, like a turtle, if this trash was taken to the sea, a turtle could get his head through that. I always think about things like that. And cut anything that is a ring so it won't do that, because I saw that video that showed where they were suffering. So, yeah, cut your rings. Make sure that if it were, my husband always goes, babe, we're not anywhere near an ocean. We go to a landfill. And I'm like, okay. I know we have so much trash in this world. We're consumers, we consume. On a better subject, I also got my sugar-free hazelnut, which I love. I feel a little bit better about it. It still does have, you know, fat, but it has 0 sugar and only 2.5 fat. Total carbs is 1 gram. So I feel like this, if you're going to put creamer in, I feel like this is good. It is, it does have corn syrup solids. It's a why can't I talk today? Hydrogenated. Hydrogenated? Yeah. Vegetable oil. Coconut and palm kernel and or soybean. So, for those of you who are, and it also has a milk derivative in it. Y'all, what is with my mouth? I should just do some makeup. Anyway, I know the things that I show are not for everyone. These are just some of my personal favorites. Look how pretty that blue looks with the, that's that Yves Saint Laurent blue. It doesn't have a name, only a number that is this long. I'm like, could y'all not come up with names? I mean, seriously. It must be pollen season. I'm just choking. Alright, then, this is Easter. Easter. And in the candy world, it is my favorite time of year because you get the Reese's peanut butter eggs. And they do. They melt in your mouth much better than the regular ones. Because they don't have that little brown paper that makes the cup a little harder on the edge. Because they got to pour it in something, I'm sure. But these, when you open these, y'all, and you eat one, it melts in your mouth. So it is very, very bad. Very bad. Because it is 8 grams of sugar per piece. And how many calories? 90 calories per piece. So this, one of these is my snack for the day. So, yeah. But I do get them because it's the only time you can get them. But they've started figuring out people like the bigger ones that have no cup. Because they've come out with Christmas trees. They've come out with pumpkins. I think pumpkins was the first time I got them for Halloween candy for the kids at the door. And I'm like, this is good stuff y'all are getting. But anyway, I'm not a big proponent of Halloween. But my husband says, babe, it's just for fun. We're getting candy to children. I'm like, it's not that simple for me. But okay. It's not just the origin of it. Also, my best friend died Halloween night. So I don't have a lot of pleasant thoughts about Halloween. But anyway. We'll have to go there on another note. That's a very controversial subject for a lot of people. But anyway, this is my favorite treat. So I got some favorites back. And it's now time for me to really hurry. So I'm doing the L'Oreal Age Perfect. I'm out of my Chanel. And I'm determined before I buy any more, I'm going to use up my L'Oreal. Because I do like this. You know, I really do think pollen is in the air. And, you know, when you have dogs, they bring it inside. And I'm not getting rid of my dogs. So I'll just have to deal with pollen. And it's no fun in the South because we have so much pollen. I guess everybody everywhere has pollen whenever anything's blooming. Praise God, because that means the bees are still here. They still are going to be pollinating everything. Oh, many more issues. And so I do rub this while it's still wet and it's not tugging, but once I feel it start tugging, I start patting it in. And all that does is it pushes it down in the pores and the wrinkles, and it just fills them. And so any leftover I put around my mouth are the 11s over right here. And I always make sure I got some out to the crow's feet. Did I get out to the crow's feet? I don't remember doing it. Okay. And then just don't waste any. I drag the rest down on my face where it's nice and dry. And then I go to this, which is the L'Oreal Hydrogenous Genius. Yeah, 1 squirt is enough. Rub it between my fingers. One thing that I've always heard it emulsifies it because it gets your natural skin warmth. I just remembered I didn't need this again because I'm going to use it moisturizer makeup. And it really does have enough moisture in it that you don't need a moisturizer. So now I'll just be double moisturized. I hope it won't mess me up. I try to remember to rub up. Charlotte Tilbury always says, rub up. I don't know if it makes a bit of difference at all. At all. Get your blood flowing though. My face always looks a little red after I do this from doing that. I'm going to shake this because sometimes I forget to do that. But this is the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. It's an SPF 50 plus UVA and UVB. So that is good. This gal is on her game when it comes to foundation. I think she had rosacea. And so she created this. And she shows herself as a model of how, I think that is her. I love that this has a pump. And even though it is a squeeze tube. I love that. Right now, it is taking the place of my Chanel. I'm trying to. I will always be faithful to Chanel. I don't know why. Morally, I don't know that I agree with a lot of what she stood for. Y'all, I have mascara on from yesterday on the right eye only. What is up with that? Did I forget to take it off on one eye? That's so weird. Anyway, yeah, she was quite a controversial figure in World War II. So it's not that I stand for her when people are like, well, I love Gabrielle Chanel. She did make a lot of differences for women. She was the one that came out with the dress that women no longer had to wear a corset or those big old hats. They were, if you look at her early designs. And she was the first person, believe this or not, that's why the Chanel handbag is so famous. It was the first shoulder bag. They say. She wanted a bag that she didn't have to hold in her hand because she had so much to do. Okay, and I'm going to block the name of that phone because this will do that so many times. Sorry, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to just smooth this over my forehead. I'm going to be very loud so you can't hear the phone number since it auto-announces it. And I'm going over either side of my nose. That was a treat. And then I do kind of push it in. Just tap it in, especially right here on either side of the nose and on the nose where you have larger pores. And also just anywhere where I want extra coverage. Remember, blend your down lines and blend down your neck real good. And I do like to, I always say I don't, but then I go ahead and do it. Just anything that's left on the brush, I just get it off by rubbing it on my bare skin down there, and it does kind of blend it in. It's not like I'm putting full coverage makeup on my décolleté, but it does, I think, kind of help blend the color and maybe any age spots and wrinkles. It might help a little bit. Then I wipe my brush off and kick it off like this, and then reshape it until I have a chance to wash it.